I'm Carson.
And I'm Jack.
And this is
Dweeb Wars!
Every week, we help a nerdy expert solve one of life's greatest dweeby mysteries.
Whoever wins the most debates by the end of the season becomes the
Head Dweeb in charge!
Today's debate.
Where you think I should invest in property on the Fortnite map.
We got you covered.
We are gonna help you out.
Yeah. Hello, everybody!
Welcome to the grand finale of Dweeb Wars Season 1.
Oh my god.
I can't believe we're here.
I know.
Ah! Mind if a gentleman takes off his hat indoors?
I can't believe we're here all tied up for the final episode. This truly was not
It was not planned. It's not rigged.
Should we go through
I think
perhaps
we should
our
go
medals?
through
that
our
we each
medals.
won?
We have the exact same amount of medals.
This one is Mario Kart.
Which Animal Crossing character is the gayest? Our second episode.
Which Zelda
character should headline Coachella?
Coachella.
Who would Lady Gaga choose on Super Smash Brothers?
Best anime Bob.
That one I'm still hurt by. Who is the best horse?
Which SpongeBob character would
Be the tastiest. Oh, that's a great episode too. What is Princess Peach's order at Popeyes?
Oh, wow. Which video game diva would win Drag Race?
I have How to Save the Neopets Economy.
Survivor fashion show?
Mystery medal that I forget what it is.
How much is the cabbage guy owed in Avatar The Last Airbender?
In damages. Which Pokemon has committed a white-collar crime?
Which dance mom would win the Triwizard Tournament?
It feels like so long ago now.
It was.
And it was. The thing is, Jack, it was so long ago. I have which is Studio Ghibli's freakiest little guy.
And finally, I have where on the world map is Club Penguin Island, one of my favorite episodes to date, and our first ever episode.
Last one, I do have which Sanrio character is allowed to say the F slur.
We've really talked about it all.
We've talked about so much. I'm so proud of us. And to celebrate, guess what?
What?
I brought in a bottle of wine! As you guys know, at the end of this, we will determine who is the head dweeb in charge because we are all tied up. One more to decide. The head dweeb in charge is allowed to request one thing of the other person in any way. And so we're going to reveal that now to tell you guys what the stakes are for this episode before we bring in our guest so it doesn't affect her decisions. If I win the head dweeb in charge for season 1 of Dweeb Wars. You know, recently in my life, I have been watching the Formula 1 documentary. And last week, we had a Mario Kart episode. If I win the head dweeb in charge, I want to be in Mario Kart. Now, what that means, you decide. I want, if it's an experience that we need to get out of the city and go to a racetrack,
Okay.
and we need to pay for it, other friends can come, they can pay for themselves. You need to pay for me.
Okay.
If you create it yourself,
Then
do what you will.
Then.
But I want to feel like I'm a Formula 1 driver. I want to feel like I'm in Mario Kart for real.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I can win a race.
Okay. I love that. Mine is similar.
Really?
Mine is similar in that it has to do with one of our episodes. I figured
Really?
today, because our episode today was Fortnite related, I actually went Fortnite.
Really?
I want you to, without any online help, figure out what the Chug Jug recipe is and serve them to me. Maybe as many different recipes as you can concoct. And I will decide what is the official Chug Jug recipe.
Oh my god, that's a fantastic
So you'll kind of be juicing,
You know I'm America's Worst Chef.
I know.
But for this, I will pull through if it happens, but it won't.
I want to taste and feel an effervescent, gorgeous juice that would heal me in every single way. It can't just be taste also. It has to be like the feeling of being healed.
On that note, perfect segue into bringing in our special guest. We began this way, we shall end this way. Our very good friend and resident nerd, Macy Atkinson! We've got a chest up in here! Macy.
Cheers!
Oh my God. Cheers!
It's an honor to be back.
What's so crazy about having you back, Macy, is that I feel as though episode 1, we had no idea what the show was.
No.
It was, and it was a fucking fight.
And you didn't either.
No, you guys kept, like, at the beginning, you guys were like, sorry in advance. We are figuring this out on the fly.
In the end, whoever wins, we've both fought really hard.
Oh my God.
We both,
And
I
with
think,
heart.
are deserving of the title.
Yeah.
Now, we are talking about Fortnite today. I must say, I love this piece on you.
It's amazing.
Thank
You are wearing what?
I am wearing chest.
Chest.
Yes, right.
I'm wearing a common chest,
Loot.
not epic chest, not rare chest, which I
Yeah.
did think about. But the blue paper was limited.
Can you give your best chest sound?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm in the other room. I'm like, where am I looking for? Oh, here. Dun, 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 dun. Give your best rare chest.
Wait, the harmony is actually important.
I am a chug jug.
And I'm a tomato man.
Yum, yum, yum.
And you're a tomato guy. Y'all don't even know what's in this chest, by the way. Like,
Oh my God,
Some good
legendary.
stuff.
but I would like to know where you think I should invest in property on the Fortnite map.
Where should you invest in real estate on Fortnite Island today? I'm so glad that we're taking this meeting and that you're interested in this, and I'm ready to get you your dream home. Here's some considerations when buying property on Fortnite Island. Firstly, we have the safety. Fortnite Island has an insanely large crime rate. It hosts hundreds of 100 armed soldiers every 20 minutes. So for me, if you're looking at buying and selling property on the island or renting out as rental property, you need to be alive to do it, first of all. And it needs to be an area not so flooded with violent traffic. On top of that, you need to be protected from natural disasters, floods, earthquakes, meteors, and unique to the island, slime and ooze. Now, secondly, let's talk comfort. What amenities come with this place? Is it close to public transportation? Does it have a gas station, a school nearby? And what about luxury comforts such as land for a garden? How about an ocean view? But thirdly, and probably most importantly, because we are sharks, we are wheelers and dealers here, the property value appreciation. We need to buy low, sell high.
Okay.
That kind of above all. You can buckle down, lock all the doors tight. As long as you're buying low, selling high, you're going to make a great profit here on Fortnite Island.
Yep.
With these parameters, now what I do is I begin to understand with my clients where we don't want to buy, right?
Okay.
So let's delete some places from the island. Firstly, all waterfront property to me.
Whoa.
The safety is way down because waterfront property historically has almost is the first thing that is reshaped to form the next island. Historically, almost zero of these locations remain the same when it goes from island to island.
Whoa.
So it might be nice now, but when the bulldozers come, you'll be crying. Secondly, the resale, it's already expensive. It's waterfront property, so you're
Right.
not going to be getting that boost in income or the boost in value. Thirdly, the comfort. It's usually far away from the rest of the hustle and bustle of the island. You might find less bandits, less violence there because people are less likely to land on the outskirts,
Right.
but you
Well-
will also not find groceries.
Well,
Big
Some real
cities.
losers land on the outskirts, first of all.
Yes.
So maybe less violence, but some losers out there.
Yeah, that's true.
are you a loser?
No. Secondly, we have big cities or highly populated areas. Firstly, the safety here. These are hotbeds of crime for the villains who fall from the sky to fight each other.
Yeah.
And secondly, the resale is horrible, right? The market on Fortnite is way too volatile to buy something as expensive. Normally, in the real world, here on Earth, if you buy in a city, normally it
Yeah,
will
like
be
the
going
real
up.
world.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But here on Earth, if you buy in a city, it's gonna go up at a higher rate probably than a rural area. But in Fortnite, it is insane. Cities crumble in seconds. They disappear. A lot of the times, cities are the last thing that grow even bigger. Like the likelihood is it's only gonna shrink. So you're gonna lose money if you buy in the city. Thirdly, something I call the Northwest Flood Zone. So as seen in Chapter 2, Season 3, when the island gets flooded, this half of the map is the first thing to go. This is a huge flood risk.
Sorry, what is?
The Northwest Flood Zone. So all of the stuff that is covered with water,
Okay.
essentially, unless you're lucky enough to have your home on one of those tiny, small pieces of land that is kind of a risk as well, because this is only when it rose a little bit. Right? Like, what if it rises even more? To me, that southeast corner of the map is really the safest in terms of flood risk.
Okay.
Right? The resale is nothing if it's been flooded. You even brought up the water map earlier today before we started this. I think the water map, it's one of the only clear indications of how this island gets flooded. So I prefer not to invest in the Northwest flood zone. I think it's a riskier investment. In fact, what I did is I went through every single map in the history of Fortnite, and it actually looks like a children's drawing. Like, it's not fancy, but I made circles every time an instance of water, of flooding, that it could flood your area that you're buying in, and then 2 X's when there are instances of sludge, slime, lava, meteor, or other natural disasters. So to me, not only does the Northwest flood zone seem like it's really big, this is when it all flooded, but most of the natural disasters,
What is here?
that is a huge area.
This is a huge problem.
Yes, I would never buy there.
Don't settle there.
They tend to put these catastrophic events right there on the map.
Okay.
There was a lot of it was at the beginning of Fortnite. The first 5 maps had this huge crater there. But
Got it.
as I'm just seeing, the pattern is that natural disasters and floods happen in the Northwest.
Yeah. Okay.
So
No
to me,
question.
it's a way risky investment.
Okay.
If we are following market trends over the years, time and again, there is a specific kind of property that is the king of buy low, sell high for the best ROI on Fortnite Island.
Okay.
That is moderately remote, cursed, abandoned, or neglected areas close to, but not directly inside of, named locations with large land masses in the southeast.
Wow.
Let's talk about a few examples. We have corny crops, right? A couple of meteor strikes in the middle, floods. It's simple, it's plain, it's kind of uninhabited, but it's a large landmass. A huge meteor strikes it. Disaster, and suddenly the Daily Bugle, a huge international corporation, builds up their entire operation there. That's chapter 2 to chapter 3. We have Stools Fuels, which is a tiny wooden shack in chapter 3, which became the Citadel, a huge, gorgeous, gleaming castle in chapter 4.
Wow.
We also have Rocky Reels, of course, which is a
That's my
low-cost drive-in movie theater with lots of land that became mega city.
That's my fucking girl.
So in chapter 4, so these are the places that I would invest. I would invest in sort of obscure, sort of rural, large land masses, potentially rocky, arid. These are the ones that they tend to replace with these huge metropolises or things that would give you the best return on investment. If we're invest together today, now you don't have to make a decision today, obviously, but
Thank you.
if we were to come to a decision together, I would look at the current moderately remote, cursed, abandoned, or neglected areas close to but not directly inside of named locations with large land masses in the southeast.
Right.
The number one place you should be investing on the Fortnite Island today is
Okay.
the deserted and forsaken rocks with the small huts on the outskirts of Demon's Domain.
Wow.
Now, Demon's Domain is a cursed, rotten land with dry trees, abandoned, except for one man who lives in this main building in the center. On the very outskirts,
One guy lives there.
far away from everything, far away from him, are these 2 huts that are my interests today to pitch to you as the best investment you can make.
Bitch to you.
Really?
To bitch to you.
Really?
I need
That's
to
what
bitch
you
about
said.
him. Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
To bitch to you.
But-
we both heard it.
Whatever it takes. Now, why the deserted and forsaken huts on the outskirts of Demon's Domain? So first of all, safety. No one's ever there. You have the place to yourself. It's far away from the center of things, so no one in their right mind would be there when they could be getting better loot further in. On top of that, it's close enough to the water to have an ocean view, which we'll talk about later, while being inland enough to not be reshaped at the end of the chapter. And it is not in the Northwest flood zone on top of high rocks, so your risk of flooding is essentially 0.
Okay.
Next, I made a map of the 2 huts on the outskirts of Demon's Domain and the amenities that are nearby it. So when we talk about comfort, let's talk about the train station that's nearby. You have a gas station in case you have a car. To the west, you have skiing. To the east, you have desert or ATV riding. And right close next to you, you have the Kava Kava factory, which is a food factory. So you have groceries, you have pleasure, you have convenience, you have travel, you have all the things you may need for the time being. Now, obviously, that is only for when you are residing there until the map changes over, and of course you make millions of V-Bucks on this exchange. But who's to say you don't want to enjoy your time while you sit on this property? So here are the things that you can enjoy that have comfort. Most importantly is resale value. Time and time again, we see Fortnite build up these areas with lots of land that is barren or bleak and turn it into something amazing. I have no doubt that as long as you ride out the cursed lands for the time being, what's going to come in its place is going to be worth more V-Bucks than you can even comprehend. Okay?
Now we're talking.
And of course, I started the first episode of this show with Macy as the guest, showing you the hardest evidence we have ever seen in the history of Dweeb Wars. A first-hand account from another island, the Club Penguin Island. It didn't work. You gave the win to Jack over his supposed fossil records. So I did what any sensible person would do to convince the same guest. I did it again.
The same.
This time, I talked to a realtor. Hello, welcome in everybody. Welcome to Fortnite Island Realty. Let's just hop right in there. I have something amazing to show you guys today. Let's hop over here to this. Oh, it's a perfect parcel. I haven't told any other clients about this. As you can see, there's some dead trees. No worries, we can take care of that. In next season, I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous, beautiful, and bountiful. Anyone thirsty? Have a slurp jar. Yeah, come on in. As we walk in through the front door, you can see that there's a treasure chest. What a beautiful asset to the home. And we have this gorgeous Meiji restoration, amazing samurai suit, comes with a home. Now, as you look around, we have these gorgeous, gorgeous mountains. Never mind the cursed object over there. And on the other side, we have this amazing, gorgeous view of the sea. Let me just show you the second parcel. You can get there by public transportation, which is just a big wire rope. Look at this place, an open concept. It's 2 doors completely open. Oh, I'm so happy I get to dance. Now, this gorgeous view of the lake. If you are lake people, lake life. I don't know about you, but certainly I am. I'm going absolutely berserk for this home. Let me just kill this hoe. Okay, yeah, now that is done.
You know, this is my
you
favorite
guys,
streamer.
do not pass up this opportunity. I'm clearly passionate. You can see my passion coursing through my veins at the moment. And I really think this is an amazing property. Contact me soon, okay? Come back.
Husband to leave.
Oh,
Wow.
That was an amazing
She sounds very
realtor.
knowledgeable. Is that a colleague of yours?
yeah, she is.
Same brokerage or?
Yeah, Felicity.
Okay.
She is lovely, and I
Felicity.
really a lot of the knowledge that I have, I've gained from her. So I'm really willing to put you in contact with her,
That's amazing.
and we can make an incredible deal today. All in all, the deserted and forsaken rocks with the small huts on the outskirts of Demon's Domain is the single best investment you can make for your future on Fortnite Island. Buying right in the middle of any named location is a recipe for theft and disaster. These huts, they're safe, they're convenient to get to both necessary and fun locations, they're close to public transport, and proven flood-proof. If all we have is the past to predict market trends, I truly believe that this desolated wasteland will become something beautiful and abundant next chapter. Fortnite always does it, and they will continue to. In following with the theme that good prevails, they will turn this dark and desolate place into something incredible next season. Now, this home may not look like much now, but I promise you it is your path to a better future. Don't let this pass you up. But take your time.
Very well done. What property in Fortnite would be the best real estate investment? Here's what makes a great investment, okay? It's got to be in an up-and-coming part of town, but not an already came part of town. I think we can both agree to that. I think freedom and flexibility to make changes to the property.
Okay.
A great lot size.
Okay.
Amenities nearby, completely
Yes,
agree.
we are in some
And an
agreement.
area that brings interested buyers and renters to the market. I wanted to show you 3 different properties, house hunter style, that I think might be
Awesome.
a great fit. But there's really one that I have chosen for you. Number 1, the rural getaway. Here we are just north of Kappa Kappa Factory.
Okay.
Wow.
You see this single family home on the top of a
Not the map not being explored.
on
Just
the top of
clocking
a
it.
hill. Okay, shut up. And also check the health bar, by the
First
way.
place he dropped it to.
to health.
You're just trying to make it through to get to a house.
Someone's shooting at you from over here.
You guys.
Oh my God. That's
It was a
hilarious.
struggle for
Oh
me.
my
It was a
God,
struggle
that's
for me.
awesome.
To health, but not giving up. Mind you, a real estate agent that
Never
will go
gives
through
up.
hell for you.
For the
Okay.
client.
Okay.
So I wanted to take a look at this rural property just north of Kappa Kappa Factory. Firstly, I wanted to note that this is a small but well-staged home. You can feel what it would look like to live here. You have real pots, beautiful benches, and it looks lived in. Here you have the front door view. Beautiful
Yeah.
views
Yeah, that is
of Shining Span.
That's
But
nice.
also you have a con, in my opinion, which I actually disagree with Carson. I don't think buying in a area that is cursed is a thing that most people will want, because in my opinion, if you're going to rent or flip this property, it needs to be quick, and it needs to be to someone who wants a beautiful home, right? Which is usually people who are richer because they do not want to spend the time renovating, right? They don't want to spend the time waiting for a place to get better. It has to be a beautiful place. So
Interesting.
the con, in my opinion, is this Demon's Domain view, which is a little scary.
Yeah.
Here it is on the map. You can see it's just north of Kappa Kappa Factory. Also close to the pickleball courts, for the Kappa Kappa pickleball courts, for any
Okay.
pickleball lovers, for a great amenity.
Okay.
So this is not just something for you to consider, but I believe this could be a great home that you could flip and sell to a someone either who's sporty or in their old age.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, let's go through the pros and cons. Beautiful
Yeah.
views. It has a big lot that could easily be added to. It's likely inexpensive because it is in a quite rural location. But I just have a problem with some of the views that might scare some prospective buyers or renters. It's not that many amenities besides the pickleball court, which only is relevant to a certain type of buyer. And the house, in my opinion, is not live-in ready. It needs a kitchen. It needs a bathroom. You'd have to do some work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's move on to home number 2. Here we have Urban Chic, which is in Canyon Crossing. I mean,
love
wow.
this place. I love playing
It is a beautiful place. Japanese inspired, in my opinion. Here's a different view. It's over a river, which is really nice. And also, look at this location, right? You have beautiful geographic features. You have the ice feature sort of to the south, I suppose. You have this crazy dragon rock filled with gold veins, which
Yeah.
might be able to hike or also prospect some gold
Yeah,
from
I mean,
that.
that's crazy.
And I mean, wow. The Japanese inspired
Shogun Solitude.
Shogun Solitude. Now
Little
here
respect on the name.
here are some pros. Great for those who love hiking, right?
No question.
This view,
This
breathtaking, probably the most breathtaking view of them all. However, I will say you don't really quite get that view from when you're down in the valley, right? Right now I'm on you have to hike for that view, so that is something to note. But really what I wanted to note was city living. I completely agree, Carson.
It's gonna be too expensive.
Number one, it's expensive.
It already is beautiful.
It's hard to flip an expensive
Yeah.
property into a more expensive property. And
Yeah.
also, you really have a lack of independence in what you can do with an apartment compared to a single family home due to having to follow HOA.
Yeah.
Um,
Of course. Of
shticks.
course. Yeah.
So, like,
And
you
this actually, well, this says hotel. That's a hotel. So
Okay.
Okay. So
I don't even think
what kind of riffraff?
that's
is
not
coming
even
in
an
and out?
apartment. You can't buy there.
So, yeah, there are the pros and
staging.
cons. Cool city vibe. Great for young people, probably, but maybe not great for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them, those properties, they don't have elevators either. So, for an older person, it's going to be hard to get up those stairs. Access to some awesome outdoor areas, as we saw. But you may not be able to make great additions to the property or renovate. HOA fees are going to be on top of your mortgage and already built up. It's going to be hard to flip. Here's what I would
completely
like
agree.
to pitch that I think is the best of all worlds.
Okay.
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 This suburban Shining Span getaway.
We're on the other side of Shining Span now.
We're on a different side.
I see.
A different property nearer even,
Wow.
closer to Shining Span. Take a look at this.
Wow. It's like a boathouse.
Beautiful
almost.
architecture, Japanese style home we have here. Now, let's take a look inside. It is a small interior, but it is stocked to defend against invaders that Carson also brought up. Not only do you have a shotgun in plain sight, you have a hero's chest in the home, which is bound to give you some great loot.
Yeah.
And I would like to note, look at my health bar now. I survived. I survived.
You found a piece of corn somewhere.
Yeah.
I found two
lettuces.
What are those called? This view. Super close to Shining Span. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful in the further distance. Beautiful snow-covered mountains in the background. Lovely Japanese-inspired tower to the right.
I love landing there at that tower.
Yeah, it's
I
really,
know you
really
do.
stunning. I will tell you that. But guess what? It's not
Spikes.
just all views, right? You also have a cozy campfire on your lot with those beautiful views to look out with your friends upon Utopia City. But here's what I want to note. Just steps away from Fortnite's most beautiful riverfront beaches with palm trees, which I just find to be an added amenity that you can literally walk to in probably 30 seconds or less.
That's huge.
I wanted to come clean, okay?
Okay.
This view, whoever designed this home,
The rocks.
it's so stupid.
This is front door.
This is the front door view, right? Why are they looking at the rocks when you can get this view? It makes no sense.
Maybe
But
they
the
wanted
house
the
Also,
is
window.
there
Home
is
can be
no
renovated.
window, okay? It's insane.
There's no window?
There's no window.
Wow.
Why didn't
Wow.
they show shining spans? Really bad design. So what I wanted to pitch was a full gut
Reno. Yeah.
Okay.
So I want you to know that will be, some work you have to put into it. But if you're looking to get a quick flip, or find a property that's lower value that you're going to get high value renters in, you do often need to spend some time finding a bad property that you then flip into a great property. I think this is a fantastic option. Now, I'm not done.
Okay. Sorry.
Now I want to talk amenities. Very close to Utopia City, and it's wonderful amenities. Now,
Is it?
I wouldn't like to live there, right? It's too built up. It's not going to be a good investment because it's already too luxury. It's expensive, but the urban sprawl of people wanting to move in to Utopia City will take prospective buyers to your home, which is just outside. You can see here on the mini map, you're
Interesting.
just across the bridge from Shining Span, which you saw you were very close to. It's just over there from Utopia City. And here, it's an easy walk. You can go to the music club, Orbits. You can go shopping at Loot Gear. You can go to the arcade and billiards room. So you're far away from the hustle and bustle, but you're just a quick ride in. So I want to recap.
Yeah.
Spectacular views. Access to the best amenities Fortnite has to offer, in my opinion. A huge city and beaches. Cozy campfire on site. And likely to go up in value as Utopia City residents are priced out and look for nearby options where their jobs are. Cons, it is a teardown, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You really need add-ons. You need the kitchen, you need the bathroom.
Right.
And design changes. You need large windows of the riverfront views. But the lot size is beautiful, and
Yeah, there's not a lot else going on around
there's not a lot
it. Yeah.
else going on.
Well, in the right way, yeah.
Yes. So, in my opinion, I would suggest property number 3, Suburban Shining Span Getaway. It hits on all cylinders in terms of location, amenities, and value. Thank you very much.
Hits on all
Wow.
cylinders. I'm looking to partner with a realtor. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build
course.
my portfolio. I'm
Yeah.
trying to really start to accrue property, accrue wealth.
You'd be stunned how many gold bars I have because I don't spend them.
Yeah. I'm just, I could wax poetic about, my clients and what I've done.
Sure.
All I'm saying here is that one of us is sitting here in a suit and one of us is sitting here in a graphic tee.
Any
And who's
rebuttal?
more real? What's more real to you? I don't see you in a suit either.
You would saying that as tomato.
Who's more real?
And who's more real? I am going to
Who are you?
tell you what kind of client I am.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I'm going to reveal the winner of this
season
of
of Dweeb
Dweeb
Wars.
Wars. I can't stress enough that you each are the right realtor for someone, but only one of you is the right realtor for me. A little bit about me and the kind of portfolio that I'm trying to build, the type of client that I am. I'm a Fortnite crew member who is playing Fortnite 2 to 3 times every 2 to 3 months. I've got coin coming in, sitting. I've got skins coming in. I've got cars coming in. I've got wheels. I've got car trails. I've got pickaxes. I'm at a point in my life where my portfolio is more full than I anticipated it being at this time. And so I am in a place where I can make more risky investments. And that is why I'm not looking for a place to live. I'm looking for an investment. I'm looking for someone to partner with who we can take risks. We can look at the market. We can say this is what we think is going to be. We can get in low, get out high. I don't need to live at the little shack outside the dojo. I need to own it and sell it when it's something else. And for that reason, the winner of this season of Dweeb Wars, with only love in my heart to the both of you, is Carson McCauley!
Oh!
You had what I needed.
Wow, I was really not expecting you to say that. Oh, I literally can't believe it. I feel like I felt when we won the Amazing Race. I don't.
I know, it's so hard to break a heart. Like, love you.
Here's what we have to drop on you now, Macy.
Okay.
I am
DY.
asking Jack to prepare for me a real life Mario Kart. I want to be in Mario Kart. We're going to Mario Kart. And I have
We're
a
going
hunch
to Mario Kart.
every guest on this podcast is going to be a carter.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Oh my god, the head dweeb in charge!
Oh my! I literally can't believe it. Actually.
Oh my god!
So maybe it's now a good time to also talk about the future of Dweeb Wars.
I want to hear.
So basically, as of now, obviously Jack and I are we're designing a board game.
Yeah.
So as of now, we're going to be between season 1 and season 2. We're going to be putting out board game
about the board game.
content. And also, we're going to have a lot of dweeb pieces,
Yes.
which is me and Jack, obviously, coming together on ideas. You've seen a lot of them. It's 100 gays versus a gorilla.
Love it.
It is, what are the gayest video game characters? We
Right.
have
hottest monsters in D&D.
monsters in D&D.
Uh-huh.
I think what we realized was like
We need
sometimes
to come
it's
together.
better not to fight. You know?
Well, if you're
Like,
gonna be
why are we
fighting
fighting?
on premise, let's not forget to bake in some together time.
Right. And so I think
Yeah.
we've decided for this period we want to come together, especially because when we're working on a game together, we need to be
united
working
front.
together.
Yeah, you need a mind
And
meld.
so we're going to be doing lots of dweeb pieces.
We'll be back at war eventually, but for now, we are the world. Cheers to y'all.
Clonk.
Everyone comment I was robbed. No.
Don't do that.
Revo, recall.